about the main things, right? Speed, you know. Like all power, all those things are really, really. You also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have.
Turning it on! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what
Blue
they
pants
do.
is nasty.
Might as well give it to him again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Cavaliers will snap it on 1st and 10. Holds and fires complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals still out ahead of them right now in play. The thing they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got their head where it needs to be every single week. Doesn't matter who they're playing at an extremely high level, just taking it one game at a time. You got to do it again today. I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
He wants to throw it again. Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here comes the 7th play in this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Going to try to get it himself. They make the stop.
Get going.
4 yards short of the first down.
This is why 3rd down is so difficult for quarterbacks, because the defense substitutes. They put faster guys on the field, and they've got all of their different exotic looks they've been game planning all week for. Some things you haven't seen on film yet, and it confuses your offensive line. It confuses you, and you're out here just trying to make plays, trying to do something right to get a first down. Wasn't able to gain a lot there.
Personal foul. Looking to kick defense.
Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Virginia.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Arizona State's offense will get the ball for the first time. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Wow. Big play stops the drive.
Oh, wow. I'm seeing some animations I've never seen before.
But they'll have it first down at the 39.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field.
Sudden change. What do we do?
Take a shot. But he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
Opening play of the drive from the 39.
Ain't no baby bottle today.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. Unleashes one. Complete in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to fire on second down.
Uh-oh. That's how it's supposed to be ran. That's how it's supposed to be ran.
Finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Offense in a bunch formation. Might be calling a hot route. Fires to the right.
Come on.
That one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And the try is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Makes the grab.
Woo.
Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. The Sun Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll do it himself. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Sun Devils come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. He'll keep it on the sneak. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. The Sun Devils will punt it away on fourth down. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. All the way back to the 15. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down in the end zone.
Going to swing it on second down. That's
Come
caught.
on,
It's
on the
hooked.
run, on the run.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Snap to the back.
Oh, my goodness.
Into the open.
Oh, my goodness.
There
Oh, my
are
goodness.
chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
How many ways can I get it to my guys who can fly, who are playmakers, and let them make big plays? This is another one you've seen. Catch the football, flip it ahead really quickly, get it to a burner, going full speed across the formation. He gets the edge, makes the big play.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Trying play action. The quick out. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Send the tight end in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Come on.
And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the mid.
There he goes. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Pulls it and fires to the left. At the 45 on its way. shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Buys a little time. He'll pull it down and run.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He's got the tight end. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. I think that receiver really had two choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he was going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these curl routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man all by himself.
I'm missing tackles on the open field. But listen, man. That's a good grab, buddy.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. BYU was all gas and no brakes in one of the more convincing wins we'll see this week. The type of performance Robbie Bosco and company delivered in their national championship season of 1984. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll give it to him again. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
If he was faster, bro, it'd be over.
Looking for space. It's Booker. Turning it on.
Can he score that? Can he score that? He might be fast enough. He might be fast enough.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
Sean, what up, man? Hey, shoot me a message on social media or something, man. We can tap in. For surely.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half. So
oh, my God. Oh, that's crazy, user. That's crazy, user.
To put up points before halftime.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
He leaves it with his back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need to... front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so the running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
Gotta give him some reps. This is a good rep for him.
Second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half.
That's a good rep for him.
Virginia snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines, be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Gonna run it. It's Lemon. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's gonna wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there today in Tempe than you do? And talk about a first half for the dude in that back.
I need him legit next year. He's a junior right now. I need him legit.
On a weekly basis.
I need him legit.
Today, he's been
I got him some burn when he was a sophomore. Now he's a junior. I need him legit.
And that's something that's just
I need a prime. I need a prime a younger guy. My backup running back is not like that.
Inside Mountain America Stadium.
He can win me this type of game. He's not gonna win me a game where where we want to be. But he'll do.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here.
Walk with a limp.
And the Cavaliers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half.
I'm in New York. Tell you I'm local.
Bringing it back.
Oh my God, 4-6.
And they put it on
Keep
the deck, but it
hitting.
gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover.
You know, fumbles really just comes down to luck. Oblong shaped
That's a
ball just can
boundary
bounce
corner.
any which way
Junior.
whatsoever.
He's not
The
even
offense
playing
there,
right now.
Very lucky that one went out of bounds.
I gotta get
Look
him
at
in
it
the
this way.
game.
The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. And it didn't wait. They were looking for the huge gain on
I was
first down.
playing right there with
This
that one.
offense is done being patient. They're down on the scoreboard here. Now, early in their first possession in the third quarter, they're being aggressive. They're taking
96
shots. They're
speed
trusting
there,
their
boy.
playmakers outside to get it done. That time, the defense, really nice job forcing the incompletion. They were ready for it. This offense, though, they need to stay aggressive.
Bomb! Bomb!
And a good job in
This game we
coverage
got
there. They
to
stop it
tackle
after
him
just a few.
aggressive.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On the run, fires downfield. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And the Sun Devils will have it 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Lemon. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
The Sun Devils are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Tries to surge ahead on the
That's
sneak.
not gonna work, brother.
He
Punt it.
just needed a yard
Not
on
gonna work.
3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Not gonna work, big dog.
And here comes the punt team. This will be his 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Come on, both of my corners just whiffed.
And
He's not
bring it
elite
down to
yet,
get
so
the offense started on the next
that's where he
drive.
at.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Quarterback making adjustments. Here's the handoff. Can't get him to the ground. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Toss sweep to the right. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
Now, if he's elite, we can house that.
Running pickup of 6 out to the 30.
Now, if he's elite,
This
we can
shouldn't be a
house that.
surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to move
Now,
the clock. Best way to
this is
do
what I
that,
call
run the football.
a
You're now
mismatch.
seeing this offense call these run plays back to
My
back.
young boy
They're
better
trying
beat
to be
this guy
physical.
down
They're
here. He
trying
better
to
know
stay
he
on
got
the
a
field.
fade. Yep, he good. This is what I can tell you is what your favorite color is. Your favorite color is oh my goodness, 94 is out there strapping my guy.
Defense did a great job. 30 short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball and force the incompletion.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the change.
I know there are some people that say, no, in your own territory, you punt the football, you be conservative. No, sir. 4th and 1, I'm hitting the gas. All gas, no brakes. I'm going for this. I prepared for it all week.
I'm
Nice
rapping
job by
like
the offense.
DJ
Getting the
and
first down
Tupac,
on 4th
Andre
and 1.
3000, the
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
showers. Tony told us this world was ours and the Bible to me.
He's got his man. And he'll go down.
I mean, Mr. Carter, Mr. Lawnmower. I got so many kids, I got my
Make the
loud.
tackle after the catch for a 1st down. Now you got to go get lined up.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the 1st half. And here they are in the 2nd half defending a deep ball.
As they come to the line, 90 seconds to play here in the 3rd quarter. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw again. Under fire.
And you gonna throw it right to
Just
Cuz?
what the defense is knocked
Nah,
over.
bro.
Looking for more room. He's
My lineman's trying to.
Arizona State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the
I'm on the
football
road,
away.
fellas.
Yes, they do.
Let's make sure
They've
we're
got better
on the same
athletes
page
than
with
you
that.
do. They're hard to bring
We on the
down.
road.
They
We
can
gotta
flip the game
slow the
on
game
a
down.
dime.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying to turn the corner on the right. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give on the inside. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. We've reached the end of the period. It's Virginia holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this...
Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop.
Pass to Sticks still on his feet. Touchdown, Cavaliers! And they take it in for 6 more points. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdown.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense making its way onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And the sack. All the way back at the 5. And the Sun Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Pocket breaking down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Blasted as he lets it go. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Here comes the heat. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Cavaliers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He wants to change this route. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Quick completion on the out. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Cavaliers with the 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The Cavaliers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to touchdown, Virginia! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got his man. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's taking a deep shot late.
Give me that.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in.
First
The
round
decision
draft
to go
pick
for
coming.
it does not pan out. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field.
Mike Jones, who?
With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here.
You got to get out your break 6.
his own end.
You got to get out your break, accepting
And we know
transfers.
turnover margin is a huge
Now
part of
accepting
winning ball
transfers.
games. Interception number 2. The quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
Fires to the big fella. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. The Sun Devils want to crank the tempo. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And
Oh
here's
my
the third
goodness, in third
interception of
person.
the night.
80
Trying to
folds,
take it back.
poking out.
Touchdown,
Hey.
Cavaliers. What momentum
Hey.
you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the 4th quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick 6. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Makes his way out to the 20
there
before he
for real?
stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Punt is on its way. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that